And I'm back. You'll notice the UV texture here, it's all done. Yay, happy, happy me. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I am going to select. Now, I'm doing this to assume that you're exporting to Counter-Strike Source. Generally speaking, if you're using a toy sword that's made of wood, you would use a Blinn, but because this is Counter-Strike Source, you need to use Phong E. That's just the texture type they decided on when they made the source engine. So you have Phong E, double click it, look in the attribute editor, which is what I'm doing now. I just want to turn reflectivity to 0, just personal precaution. Up where color is, click the black and white checker box. Under 2D textures, second from the top on the right side, click File, and then you want to hold on, I'm going out of order here, but let me do this just as a sort of test. I'm going to create a 1000 by 24 image, and I'm going to goof off. Just as a case in point, why did that get moved there? Okay. I'm going to save this as a TGA. Some people recommend using TIFF images, for this sort of stuff. I use Targa because Targa works with the VTF format quite nicely. You will have to decide depending on what you're doing. So I'm going to name this test. I want to show you how the wrap looks. And also because I'm doing this out of order, I should have baked the texture first. Now what you do is you go to object mode on this sword, go to the hypershade, right click the Phong E, and then assign material to the selection. You'll notice first that all these weird lines came over it. Actually looks pretty cool in my opinion, but besides the point. Notice that the LOL I typed in did not appear. Go to the UV texture, let's select the sword. Now it's very hard to see, but you'll notice that the LOL is here, and this is the outline of the sword right along here, those white lines that come out. So the LOL never appears because you did not map that area, which can be good or bad. Alright, I just wanted to show that as an example. But, okay, so you have this thing here, but, well, how can I get these white lines in Photoshop so I can edit them? So what you do is you go to UV Texture Editor, go to Polygons, go to UV Snapshot. I am going to browse for the file name. I will explain the setup for your project soon, when we get to the export stage. For now, just pick any old place. I'm going to name this test toy sword and save, but that doesn't actually save it, so you can still go through this. Use my options. I recommend 512 by 512. You must, I repeat, you must use powers of 2 for your image dimensions. So that's 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024. If you need higher, there should be ways to do it. There's Mel scripting. that you can do, but for most purposes and for you testing stuff out, use 1024 by 1024 as your highest. If you don't use powers of 2, Valve will destroy you. Okay, image format, Targa. You shouldn't have to change anything else, just use these settings. You already set what the name is and stuff, so now just hit OK. You go to that folder, and you have, something tells me this is the wrong folder, and it is. So let me go back there to the UV texture editor. Let's see where I saved that. Test SRC images. Why did I put it there? Alright. Test mod SRC, material SRC.